you guys' nails real quick? Thank you. Hey, good, how are you? Got to show the Facebook people all these cool nails backstage. Zoom in on those that you're working on. Hi, Facebook. Hi, Facebook. Awesome.
Your nails are cool too.
Lots of CND fans.
Yeah.
And Shalina working hard.
Hi, creative fans. We're getting ready for Shellac and Fashion Fusion. We're excited. Break a nail.
Please welcome to the stage CND co-founder and style director Jen Nordstrom Arnold.
Hello! I think I'm in heaven. Nail professional heaven. Look at all of your gorgeous faces. Today we have come together to celebrate what we all love. Say it with me. Nails! Oh, that was not good. Today we have come together to celebrate what we all love. Nails! What a celebration of creative thinking, new technology, incredible innovation. Is anything hotter than nails at the moment? Absolutely not. You don't have to be a size 2. You don't have to be of a certain demographic. All women can have 20 fabulous reasons to enjoy their nails, to express their style, and to have fun every time they look down, every time they talk to others, or every time they kick off those shoes. So today I'd like to say welcome to Shellac and Fashion Fusion. What we have here today is a gathering of over 600 nail professionals from across the country. We're going to celebrate our INTA members. Welcome to you all. VIP salon professionals to really understand what's going on in our industry today. How can we sharpen our skills? Walk away with new ideas, new inspiration. So I say welcome, sit back, enjoy the show, take some notes, you all have a little workbook, document your favorite trends, and figure out as you're watching our fashion show, how can I interpret that look, that beautiful fashion inspiration into a nail style that will really thrill my every individual client. So, shall we get started and talk a little bit about the trends? Spring-Summer 2011 is definitely a celebration of the classics, but with a little bit of a twist. Not classics the way you used to remember them. You'll find that retro is new again this season, and we're going to have a few elements, a few light flashes of surprise. So as we travel this journey, we will review 5 different spring-summer runway trends, and then we're going to give you a sneak preview into fall, so you know how to get ready for yet another season. I know we're all ready to kick off the winter boots and get into spring, and already we're talking fall. So you'll get a great snapshot. You'll be really articulate to be able to guide your client on what's coming down the pike. To help me bring all of our gorgeous nail styles to life, it is my honor and my sincere pleasure to welcome my partner in crime, designer extraordinaire, backstage maestro at New York Fashion Week at the 28 fashion shows we just completed about a month ago, the ever lovely Christina Estabrooks. Please welcome Christina. Looking gorgeous. Are you ready to do some fabulous nails?
I am ecstatic to do these nails.
Well, let's get started.
All right.
All right. So our first trend is what we call flesh forward. Flesh forward is kind of going back to the 70s, where we saw high-waisted pants, frizzy hair, floppy hats, but this boho girl isn't a hippie. She's a retro girl, but I would call her a very elegant, rich hippie. So let's take a look at this new fashion style coming our way in spring. it's really all about pairing your favorite Marc Jacobs paisley caftan, you know, a big pair of 70s sunglasses, little peep toe shoes, beautiful high-shined toenails in a bright fruity color. And nails are all about not going bare and nude, but going very warm earth tones, a longer nail in a pointed almond shape. And the new neutral is to merge various tones of nudes, iced cappuccino, cocoa, and if you don't want to just lay one color down with a high shine top coat, we have a really cool technique that we've done on our model. And Christina, are you ready to bring that to life?
I am, Jan.
I love this technique because we used shellac to create.
Use shellac, and we started with 2 coats of shellac cocoa, which is already cured, as well as a top coat that is cured. The next step is to lay a coat of top coat, and do not cure at this point.
So you want to leave that surface nice and wet, because I presume you're then going to go in and give us drops of ice cap.
I am. Ice cap first, and it's more like a drop, lift, and pull. Drop, lift, and pull. And you'll just do this randomly over the nail. Then go back in with cocoa and repeat the same. Drop, lift, and pull. Drop, lift, and pull. And cure in the UV lamp for 2 minutes.
You know, I have to say what makes this technique so great for shellac is that if you were doing wet drops of nail polish on a clear top coat, it would probably take hours for the nail polish to dry. But with shellac, you can layer different colors. You can put that in the UV lamp, and it's good to go in 2 minutes. It's dry. It's ready to go.
Absolutely. And once it's cured 2 minutes, apply another layer of your shellac top coat into the lamp, cure, and of course, once you take it out of the lamp, you're going to want to wipe it with isopropyl alcohol to remove any of the tacky layer.
Well, what I love is that what these nails do for the hand is what an elegant shoe does for the leg. It elongates. It looks sort of like a Barbie doll's hand, but with a little twist of interest. Very, very cool technique. I think these nails say, I'm an artist, I have style, I really understand how nails play a total picture role in my wardrobe and when I put myself together. So thank you very much. Beautiful technique and great job on those nails, Chris.
Thank you.
I love those. I think they're so fun. Don't forget the frizzy hair too, you know, when you have those fabulous nails, you gotta go back to big 70s hair. Love it. All right, now we're gonna switch gears and we're going a little bit darker with our next trend. It's called diplomatic darks. And it's really all about putting bright, bold color in your wardrobe, even mixing eclectic color together, but pairing that color with very graphic, very tailored, sort of French diplomat official nails. So really take a look when our model comes out at how we played with color, but how without the nails, the outfit isn't nearly the same. So let's take a look at diplomatic darks. When I see this look, I think circa 1972, Bianca Jagger. This is a YSL shirt, beautiful YSL suit, so smart. It takes her to the office by day. She slinks that jacket off at night and she's ready for a really cool evening. Great little cocktail party wrapped around that wine glass. And check out the nails. They're so tailored, so beautiful, and again, we're working with an ivory base on the nail. We're doing a black moon, a black tip, and then there's a fabulous monogram on one nail. And we'll be showing you that monogram up close. When you're layering color, when you use nail enamel or nail polish, it might take a little bit of time for that polish to dry. So once again, what we're showing you is the same technique using shellac, and then we're going to embellish it with a monogram in nail enamel. So Chris, let's switch over to you. And I think you started actually in this case with cream puff on the nail, is that right?
We did. We started with 2 coats of cream puff that has already been cured. The next would be to apply a dot at the moon. Now moons, I know people have a tendency to be a little bit scared. There's a lot of skin for you to work around. So go ahead and place just a dot of your shellac, then take a stylus and blend it to fill in that moon. And then you don't have to worry about getting the shellac on the skin or too close to the cuticle.
I love that technique. Have any of you sort of tried to make that moon line perfect and it's really hard to get it symmetrical? I think just by doing a drop and letting the stylus do the work, it's a really good little trick. And then now you go to the tip.
And we go straight into doing a French manicure. And again, don't worry about making it perfect. The great thing about shellac is you can clean it up with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol dampened onto a brush. Now here's the key. Remember, go thin. So don't try to make this first layer completely opaque. It's okay if it's a little semi-sheer.
That's really the key with shellac, is very, very thin layers, so that when you cure it in the UV lamp, it's curing flat and tight and shiny. If you go a little too thick, you can get a rumply effect, so thin is really the key.
Apply a layer of Shellac Top Coat after you have cured your moon and your French. Again, cure for 2 minutes. And once you're finished curing, you're definitely going to want it with wipe it with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. And then this is a great way of mixing mediums. So what we're talking about is mixing colored effect and shellac. So I have taken a little bit of blackjack and placed it into a dappen dish. And I'm using a striper brush with blackjack color and effects to create this monogram look. Very simple and very easy.
So Chris, I'm curious, why wouldn't you just do the monogram using shellac? Why did you switch to color and effects?
Well, Jan, the great thing about using color and effects with this over top of shellac is when you decide that you don't want your boyfriend anymore, all you have to do is get rid of him.
Change up the monogram. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Good thinking. Well, as you can see, the statement is cool, it's sharp. I love these, what we call the ruffian moon manicure. Thank you very much. They look fantastic. Good job. I love the nude shoe with that as well, kind of mixing the interesting color combinations. Fantastic. Now, when we're talking diplomatic darks and we're talking about putting color in your wardrobe and keeping nails black and white or very graphic, there's another side of the trend where we switch it up. The wardrobe goes solid black, and then the makeup, the accessories, and the nails become the only color for the outfit. So let's take a look at a little playful way to really rock this trend. Come on out. Texture also. Texture is a major story for for spring, summer. You see the texture in the blouse, the beautiful texture in the skirt, and then if we really zoom in on these fabulous hot pink glitter fade manicure with crystal embellishments. It is so much fun, and who doesn't want a little bling in their wardrobe? But what I love is that the outfit is black and the nails really tell the fun story. We also did a hot, bright color on the toes. Don't be afraid to match fingers to toes. In this case, we chose the strongest pink for the toe, but we gradated the nails in a dark to pale pink ombre effect. And when we look at this technique, Christina, it is so much fun. You actually used shellac in this technique as well.
Yes, shellac has been an amazing tool for an artist palette, let me tell you that. What we've done at this point is coated 2 coats of hot pop pink and let it cure in the UV lamp. Then we're going to take a hands down pad, and I just want to lightly moisten it with IPA, isopropyl alcohol. Wipe my brush into just to lightly moisten. Dip it into the glitter. And you're actually just kind of polishing it on, pressing it in, because remember, after you've cured the shellac, there's a tacky layer. Wipe out any excess, go into your next color, and you're brushing it on into place. And finishing with the 3rd color to create a beautiful pink color fade.
And Chris, when you're applying that glitter, are you sort of burnishing it into the shellac, sort of using some pressure?
That's what I'm going to do now, Jan. Once I've got it into place, I'm just really kind of pressing it into place. Can you see how that's starting to smooth and soften? So that when you apply your top coat, you don't have all those little jagged edges sticking up out of the glitter. So apply a layer of top coat and cure. And we recommend applying 2 layers. So on your 2nd layer of top coat, if you'd like to embellish with a few crystals, apply your top coat, pick up a few crystals, press them into the top coat, and cure.
And Chris, I have to say, when you're placing crystals, or in my case, I'm wearing googly eyes in my shellac, we did a coat of black shellac, we put the googly eye in, we cured it in the machine, we then worked to top coat around the embellishment, whatever it is. You go ahead and cure that into the lamp, and it's holding beautifully. It holds much better than if you're doing the same technique with nail polish. So with shellac, decorate away. That's really what it's all about. So there we go. It's a fun, it's a bold, it's such a playful way to bring spring to your every client. So thank you. Great look. Do you guys like it? Fabulous. Nails are the only accessory you really need. Fantastic. Now we're going to switch gears. Our next trend really represents a very exciting new collaboration with America's favorite designer, Jason Wu. Jason designed Michelle Obama's inauguration gown. That gown is now in the Smithsonian Institute. Jason is known to say that a woman is not fully dressed until her nails are completely decked out. And because of this, we did a custom, one-of-a-kind collection with Jason Wu, 4 cream colors, 1 fabulous effect. And you know what Jason does is he merges masculine elements with great femininity for a look that is, well, when you see it on the runway, it's all Jason Wu. Very sleek, very stylish. Let's take a look at it now. This is an evening out, a museum opening, a socialites event, slicked back hair, beautiful gown, and of course, look at the nails. We call it sort of the full figure manicure. What we did is we took a base layer of Miss Wu, which is kind of a stony concrete matte color, as our base tone, and we put the curve of a woman using Brigitte inside the nail. Love the two-tone effect with this sleek, simple style statement. Let the nails be in the spotlight. So Chris, I think this technique looks tricky, but you told me it's really not so tricky. So
It's really easy, Jan. Let me tell
okay,
you.
show us.
So we've started out with 2 coats of Miss Wu. The next layer is going to be super matte. Apply a thin layer of super matte. This is going to act, obviously, as your top coat, so that when you apply your next layer, it's more like your art. Once your super matte is dry to the touch, take Brigitte, starting at the cuticle line and swiping straight down to the extension edge. Go back into the bottle, cuticle line, swipe straight down to the extension edge, and then just fill in. No top coat needed. And you come up with a beautiful matte and shiny textural appearance all in one nail.
Love that contrast. It's sexy, it's unique, and it's something I think every one of your clients would enjoy. Thank you very much. We call it Trend Agenda. Now, this story is very interesting because we saw a lot of designers put shimmer and shine, Lurex threads in the fabric. All of a sudden, we started seeing glitter on the face. We saw a little high shine on the lip. It speaks to a future-forward trend of illumination of light. And the look is fantastic. It features one of the art designer partners from New York Fashion Week, Sally Lapointe. Check this out. It's really for all of our inner Gaga, isn't it? Fabulous. And this girl knows how to walk in these great boots. But not to be outshined, the nails are as fabulous. Let's go ahead and take it all the way, Shia, go all the way down so the camera can see these nails. What I love about this nail technique is we've taken a dark, either you can use dark polish or you can use shellac. We're going to be showing a base of shellac, and then we're going to use our color and effects line to create a mood ring effect where you have all different types of illumination going on the nails, like a laser beam coming off the nail tips. I think with this trend, it's important to go longer with length, almond shape with a little point at the very end. Really make them dramatic. I think this is a season where we can encourage our clients to get away from the boy tailor nail and go for something a little longer, a little more alien, a little more exaggerated. So Chris, I love this technique, and you started with a base of shellac.
We started with a base coat of 2 coats of black cool shellac. And to create that beautiful metallic pewter color, layer a thin layer of strawberry smoothie over the black pool. Once you've placed your strawberry smoothie, go back in and kind of squeegee it off, if you would so mind using that word. And that's going to give you that beautiful metallic color. once we have that cured, we'll go in with our Shellac Top Coat and cure that as well. Wipe it with IPA. Take Color and Effects Emerald Shimmer straight down the center, one stripe. Ice Blue Shimmer down one side, and you can overlap these colors a little bit. That's what creates that mood ring effect. Then down the other side with Lavender Shimmer. And over the whole entire nail, Copper Shimmer.
The mood ring nail. It's cool, isn't it? Playing with effects over shellac or effects over your base layer of color. Great job. One of our education ambassadors, Candice Minocchio, invented this technique. And I think you could play with bright colors, you could do it with dark tones, you could even do it in a pale version. So I think it's so much fun. Great job. It's holographic, it's futuristic, it's so perfect for this look. Thank you, Shia. You're rocking that look, big time. All right, now spring is behind us. Let's imagine that fall-winter 2011 is on its way. This season is really rich with texture, a lot of texture in clothing as well as in nails, a lot of rich elegance. Darker nails are definitely back, but not short and tailored. They're long and glamorous. So it's all about getting dressed up again. I think minimalism is definitely dead and behind us, and it's about really amping up your nail style to match your beautiful wardrobe. So let's take a look at our fashion now. Gorgeous outfit, but without the nails, what would the statement be all about? And as she makes her way to the end of the runway, I'll just share with you that at the Diego Bonetti Fall/Winter 2011 show, we did amazing. Let's see those red nails. Open those up just a little for me, Amanda. Yeah, let's see those nails. Let's zoom in. Okay, so I love this technique because we started with a black base on the model's nail. Then we created a slim line in red to create the illusion of a long, lean-looking nail. And Diego, the designer, said to us, I really want to adorn the whole hand. So instead of a tame little ring, he asked us to create pop art, cubism, something very unique to embellish the hands. And our education ambassadors made 50 different works of art that we offered to Diego that were integrated into his show, including this fabulous ring, which was made with straight pins. But so I think the statement is, however way you dress your nails, take it all the way and embellish all the way up the hand. And Chris, the slimline technique is very flattering on most people as well.
Absolutely. The slimline technique is so extremely easy to achieve, either in Color and Effects or shellac. Today we've chosen to show you in shellac. We've laid down 2 coats of black pool, cured between each layer, with red Baroness staying approximately, I don't know, I suppose I say about an 1/8 inch away from the cuticle and the sidewalls. Just polish it in and cure and seal with Shellac Top Coat for an amazing slimline technique. And this is a great way to put your nails on a diet. You can take those wide nails and make them lose 10 pounds in a matter of seconds.
Fabulous, great look. And did you embellish it? Did you add your embellishment? There we go. Fantastic, I love it. Okay, Amanda, thank you very much. flourish coming off the ring finger. Fantastic. So as you can see, spring, summer, we have a lot of great trends. Fall preview. Let's take one more look at all of our models now. You all know what trend is really your right trend? Great. Well, talking about going shopping, I know that for all of you who signed up for Shellac and Fashion Fusion, we promised you presents. And so now I think we're going to bring the house lights a little bit up. I have my crew on the sidelines of the ballroom. We're going to have a little bit of chaos for a couple of minutes where our team is bringing you your gift bag. And of course, you know what you're getting. A brand new CND UV lamp. Yes. Yay. You know what that means. If you already have a CND UV lamp, you can use that for fingers, then use your new lamp to integrate pedicures using shellac now that we're coming into spring, summer pedicure season. So either that or you can use the two lamps to get your client in and out a little bit faster. So while those gift bags are on their way in and the ladies are making their rounds, this is going to take a few minutes, I'm going to talk a little bit about shellac, okay? You ready? Ready for a little bit of shellac fun? Okay. To remind ourselves about what shellac is really all about, it is, my next slide, it goes on like polish. You all know this part. It wears like gel, but it comes off in minutes. And this is the key point of difference of shellac and anything else on the market. I have to just pause here and say, one of our goals at CND was to come up with a product like shellac that did not require roughing of the natural nail. Because those 85% of the women who are not currently coming in for a manicure, they don't want their nails roughed, right? They want their own natural nails to stay perfect and healthy. So shellac, there's no roughing of the natural nail. During removal, there's no roughing of the shellac before you put the wraps on. There's no soaking in bowls of acetone. So we're trying to get the client in 30 minutes. For the re-shellac, it's a 45-minute appointment. We're selling them a bottle of solar oil, right? Everyone's doing that. So that so the client can moisturize, keep their nails nice and conditioned. So shellac is a healthy, natural nail service that can also go over nail enhancements. So for clients like me with ski jump or flat nails, put a little coat of Retention Plus liquid and powder to get shape, and then finish the service with shellac. A lot of people say, well, what if I use colored powders? I can just buff it to a high gloss shine. But there's no shine like shellac. Have you all witnessed that? It's crazy. 3 weeks after you have it done, it looks like you just had it done 5 minutes ago. That's what we love about it. So it really takes the best features of nail polish, the best features of a UV gel to create true innovation. So for all of you as nail professionals, this is your time to get your client addicted to getting their nails done. As a salon owner, this is your time to get those women back into the salon. The recession, a lot of women stopped going to the salon. A lot of DIY. But you and I know they don't get it on right. It's not perfect around the cuticle. It's not the way you do it. At CND, we are your partner. This is a professional-only service. They can only get it from you. So do me a favor, make me a vow, all of you. Don't underprice your shellac service. Make it 50 to 100% more than your standard manicure. This is your time to really reap the benefits and the profits of shellac. I would say the average service price for a shellac manicure would be around $35 to $40. Somebody also asked me, do you think that I should charge one price for shellac and then up it for the re-shellac? My recommendation is pick one price and say, you know what, the first appointment, we're getting to know you, we're explaining things. The appointment, if I choose $40, it's $40 for the first time and it's $40 every time. So you're not confusing people. Just my recommendation, but you can talk about other strategies that might really fit into your salon. So what does shellac really do for our clients? All of these things. 14-day wear, no dry time. Do you find, I almost feel like we need therapy for our clients with shellac? Because the first time they get it, you know, you pull their hands out of the UV lamp, and then they say, oh, would you mind getting my phone out of my bag for me? And I'm like, no, get your own phone. You can do it. I actually make them bang on the table, you know, just to mess with them a little. It's scary the first time, but it's something that they'll truly come back for time and time again. So my next slide. Please, UV3 technology is really the key to what we're talking about here. And UV3 is what delivers those beautiful results that are based on 3 key elements. Number 1, there are solvents in shellac that evaporate as the shellac is curing, leaving tiny tunnels that makes removal more efficient. And we're going to be talking about tiny tunnels a little later. There are monomers in shellac that make the wear tough, tough, tough. I have to share with you that when we had shellac in the laboratory, some of our test models said, did you put something in shellac that makes my nails grow faster? Because they seem to be growing like crazy. Well, it's because your nails are breaking. Nail polish doesn't give you the same protection that a shellac will. We also have polymers in shellac that really contribute to the quick release through the tiny tunnels after 10 minutes of wrapping. I want to reinforce for all of you, using the wraps for removal is so much more efficient than doing cotton and foil or soaking in a bowl of acetone. I really encourage the use of the wraps because they have a lovely plastic liner in them that conducts warmth. So the key to the wrap is to really wrap the finger nice and tight. That means you're conducting the warmth, the acetone is going in, and it's doing what it's designed to do for you. Okay, so wraps, make sure they're tight, time it for 10, you're good to go. So how is shellac how is it different than other products? Let's take a look at a little graph I brought. I talked earlier about the fact that there's no roughing of the natural nail, there's no marring of the shellac before applying the wraps. You get beautiful, indelible shine. There is no other product on the market that delivers the shine shellac delivers. So this chart is a key one that you can find on the CND website, that when your clients say to you, how is this different than a nail enhancement? How is it different than a standard gel or a soakable gel? Make sure you're articulate in knowing how to answer those questions so that you can really build your business and make a ton of money. You guys need to get rich on shellac. Okay, deal? Deal? Okay. Okay, move me forward, Doug. So the good news about shellac is that the process is as easy as 1, 2, 3. And it is time, are you guys ready to stop talking about nails and start doing nails? Are you ready? Are you all gonna participate? Okay, yay, yay. Okay, now, here's the deal. You all got a brand new lamp, and the number 1 phone call we get on our hotline is how do I prepare my lamp for use in the salon? So we're going to start the next section by having everyone assemble their lamp as a group. To help me get that started, I would love to welcome to the stage my partners in crime once again, Roxanne Bellinati, our education manager, and let's give Christina Estabrooks another big hoop and holler. Ladies, come on out. Welcome. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
All right, so
Thank you, Jan. And thank you, Jan, for inspiring us. Let's give Jan Arnold a big round of applause.
thank you. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Take it away, Rox.
Thanks.
We're going back.